Hello, homesteaders. Gotcha. So today we're going to show you how to make beef tongue steak. It's a multi-step process, but it's super easy because you just throw a bunch of ingredients into the slow cooker, leave it on for 8 hours, and then you continue later on. Girls, what do you think about tongue for dinner?
Yeah!
Clearly, our family hates it. So we're going to start by chopping an onion. Take 3 cloves of garlic and just kind of smash them. The beautiful thing about this recipe is you can do it the night before, you can do it the day before, 2 days, 3 days. It's very flexible and allows you time to prep your dinner ahead of time and then come back and just very easily and deliciously reheat it. So then we're going to go over to our trusty slow cooker.
How much water is that?
This was about 8 cups. I just make sure that it's mostly covered. It doesn't have to be all the way covered, just mostly covered. Then you set it in the crock pot, slow cooker on low for 8 hours, and then we'll come back and show you the rest of the steps. I only have 1 tongue today. I usually make 2. That allows us to have dinner for us one night, and then we have leftovers for lunch or another dinner. You might be wondering, where do I get beef tongue? Some supermarkets carry it. It usually has a fairly hefty price tag associated with them. We get ours from our local farmer. Thank you, Paul and Kristen.
Cottonwood Ranch.
Cottonwood Ranch. From
Links down below.
Links down below. You might want to reach out to your local farmers for look up grass-fed or pasture-raised beef. And a lot of times people aren't necessarily interested in those undesirable cuts like beef heart, tongue, liver. And so the farmers might be trying to get rid of them at a much lower price than what you would pay in a supermarket where it's considered or viewed as exotic meat. That way you're allowing the farmer to make some space in the refrigerator, in their freezer if they have extras for other things, and it puts money in their pockets. And then for us, it's a fairly inexpensive cut of beef that we all enjoy. So 1 tongue cost us $5. It weighs about 2.5 to 3 pounds, depending on the size of the tongue. It's enough for all of us, all 5 of us, 2 adults and 3 very hungry children, with sides. So we usually end up with potatoes and some kind of vegetable. I can't do rough math in my head right now, but we'll do some math and figure out how much tonight's dinner is going to cost us in total and per person, and then we'll update you on that.
All right.
So the beef tongue preparation is a multi-step process. Part 1 takes about 8 hours in the slow cooker. So it's 8 hours, but you're not really doing anything. You're just letting the slow cooker do all the hard work. It takes about 5 minutes to, at the most, to put all the ingredients in the slow cooker. Hi. Great timing. Thank you, sweetheart. And then the next step is once you've cooked your beef tongue, is you peel the skin. You can either make it into shredded beef, kind of a taco style, use it in tacos or on top of a salad, or you can slice it up and pan fry it, which is what we prefer to do because then it kind of tastes like filet mignon from a texture perspective at a much lower price tag. So it's been about 8 hours. I say about because I didn't keep track of time. This recipe is rather forgiving if you lose track of time. You can leave it in there for more than 8 hours and it won't hurt it a bit. What I do is I just give it a fork test, just to make sure it's fork tender. So I stab it at the tip of the tongue, to make sure that it's fork tender, and it is. So we're gonna get the tongue out. I wish you could smell it. It smells delicious.
Yeah, it does.
And the broth that you see, it's got nice little fat bubbles or whatever they're called on it. We're not going to pour it out. It's not going to feed it to the cat or the dog because the onions allegedly are toxic. But I do use it when I cook quinoa or mashed potatoes, and it gives them a nice, delicious flavor. Generally, you want to let the tongue cool a little bit before you peel it. It makes life easier. We don't have time right now, so we're going to go ahead and peel the skin off the tongue using tongs and a fork. It is very easy to peel at this point. I'm using a fork and tongs because it is very hot. The skin we've given to our cat before and she loves it. The other nice thing about this recipe is that you could make it a day or two ahead of time, the night before, the day before, and get it to this point. And then all you do is just reheat it. I'm going to give it a few minutes just to cool to make the cutting easier because it is so tender, it's hard to cut. What we've done in the past too is at this point, and what you can do is at this point, you can go ahead and shred. It is fork tender, so you could shred it and then use it on tacos or something like that, or on a salad. Great, so we've let the tongue cool for a little bit and now we're going to slice it into pan friable pieces. I'm going to go ahead and warm up our pan and then fry these guys. We're going to fry the tongue in some tallow. We like using tallow or goose fat, whatever we have available. No hydrogenated oils in this house. Well, maybe for maintenance purposes, but not in the kitchen. The pan is nice and hot. I'm going to go ahead and hear the sizzle. Doesn't need a lot of time. We're not trying to cook it. We already did that. We're just giving it a little crispity edge, like so. Can you get me Daddy's plate?
Yes. Daddy's. With the one with potatoes.
The tongue itself cost $5 for the whole thing, and it was about 2.5, 3 pounds. I didn't weigh this particular one. Then we typically have potatoes with this, and the potatoes we have for the family of 5. It's about 2 pounds of potatoes. I bought them when they were on sale at Aldi, so they worked out to be 60 cents for the potatoes for dinner. and then the broccoli was $1.59. So the grand total for tonight's meal is $7.19 to feed a family of 5. And that works out to be less than $1.45 per person.
Woohoo! Which is less than our $2 per person per meal goal. So, see you again soon. Thanks for watching.